Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News.
Good afternoon from WKYT. We're glad you're with us. Bill Bryan and Barbara Bailey reporting.
The two men who want to be Kentucky's next governor squared off today in a rare joint appearance before the fall campaign gets underway. Matt Bevin and Jack Conway took part in a forum at Kentucky Farm Bureau in Louisville.
It's on. Let's go to WKYT's Phil Pendleton to show us what they discussed in our top story at 12:30. Phil?
Jack Conway and Matt Bevin spoke before the Kentucky Farm Bureau Board of Directors this morning on farming issues, regulations, and legislation important to rural areas. Matt Bevin said he is from a farm heritage and understands the ag community from driving 70,000 miles from around the state. He says he will find solutions to benefit everyone. Jack Conway says he has stood up for farmers and put people over politics. He says as Attorney General, he has fought for restitution in cases affecting the livestock industry. Both candidates also spoke of how they will help rural communities overall.
And I'm trying to lure jobs to rural Kentucky. They're not coming if they can't connect to high-speed internet and have the connectivity to participate in the electronic commerce of the 21st century.
And we'll get to some of these issues as it relates to the water issues or what have you. I mean, we have over-regulated and suffocated our small farmers and business people. This will end when I'm governor.
Now, several times during the forum, Conway talked about his support of public-private partnerships and how he says Matt Bevin is against them. Bevin countered that he is actually for them, but he is against them when only the private companies are the ones that benefit. In Louisville, Phil Pendleton, WKYT.
Well, this was only the second joint appearance of the two candidates since the May primary.
Police have cited a man who they say backed his car into a Lexington apartment building. The crash happened early this morning at the building on Jennifer Road. Police found the suspect after someone spotted a vehicle parked nearby with no plates. Officers towed it and tracked the owner down. They say the man told them he didn't realize how much damage he caused. The person who lived in the unit he hit wasn't home, but says it's shocking to see what happened.
And the first thing that I noticed was that I could see into the apartment through my blinds, which kind of surprised me. So as I got out of the car from parking, I started to walk towards the apartment. That's when I noticed a hole in the side of the building.
Now, firefighters condemned 3 apartments in the building until the damage can be fixed. The driver was cited for leaving the scene of an accident. Investigators have determined what caused the death of Kentucky Opera's general director. David Roth was found dead in his car while on his way home from a business trip to Des Moines, Iowa. The Kentucky Opera says Roth died of an apparent heart attack while driving. Roth has been the Kentucky Opera's general director since 2006.
Well, it is an unusual theft. Deputies have arrested 2 people suspected of stealing bags of ice. The Laurel County Sheriff's Office says Randy Couch and Matthew Wombles broke into an ice machine at Markham's Country Store to steal the ice. The ice machine was damaged in the process. Deputies say Crouch told them that he didn't know why he broke into the ice machine. Both men are charged with criminal mischief. Couch is also charged with theft. The Estill County Jail is closed this afternoon. Here's why. Officials have shut it down temporarily to stop a bed bug outbreak. An exterminator will inspect the jail and the courthouse on Monday to see what it will take to fix the problem. Meanwhile, those arrested in Estill County will have to be taken to the Three Forks Regional Jail in Lee County.
Well, more help is on the way to flood victims in Johnson County. Lexington police are holding a donation drive today. You can drop off items at West Roll Call Center on Old Frankfort Pike until 4 this afternoon. A group of police, firefighters, and paramedics from Lexington will be in Johnson County until Sunday to help the first responders there. Well, you might find that near constant rain annoying, but it's keeping a summer pest away. Stagnant water attracts mosquitoes. With so much rain, water hasn't had a chance to become stagnant, which is keeping mosquitoes at bay. The health department says they've had fewer mosquito complaints and haven't had to spray as much this summer.
And we only want to be out there spraying if we need to be out there spraying, whenever the mosquito numbers are to the point that it's becoming a nuisance and a public health hazard.
Now, it doesn't take long for mosquitoes to reappear. The health department expects to see complaints increase the longer the rain stays away. There's a surprising discovery about the health drawbacks of soybean oil.
Also, some new thoughts on treating breast cancer and a red flag about CT scans. Ebony Williams has the details on those health stories in this Better Living report.
Researchers at Stanford are raising an alarm about the radiation in CT scans. A new study finds the medical imaging tests are associated with cellular damage. The use of CT scans has increased dramatically over the past decade, but the study calls for more research into whether the radiation can create cell mutations that lead to tumors. A new study looks at the use of radiation in treating breast cancer. Standard treatment is to use radiation on the whole breast after breast-conserving surgery. But research in the New England Journal of Medicine finds additional radiation to the lymph nodes reduces recurrence of the disease. And scientists were surprised by a study finding that soybean oil causes more obesity and diabetes than coconut oil and fructose. New research shows that mice on a diet high in soybean oil gained almost 25% more weight than mice on coconut oil and 9% more weight than those fed additional fructose. About 60% of the oil consumed in the U.S. comes from soybeans. Those are some of the day's top health stories. Ebony Williams, CBS News, New York.